one of the things we really do to get the fish attracted is create something we now call sick. So I'm going to make up a couple of different ones here. What we've got is jungle and multiworm in these two buckets. Now these baits have been crushed down, but basically they've been soaking for 2 days prior. So they're really soft, full of all the juices that are going to come out of them. And so what happens when you put that in the water, that is going to cloud up. That is going to really excrete all the attractants that are packed in with these baits. Now to give it some more body and give it some more product in there that's going to keep the swim busy, get fish grubbing around, what we've got here is 2 other particle buckets. Now I know this looks a bit of an overkill, but there's 5 of us fishing here at Gold Lake. So basically this is for all of us for the whole session. So it's actually not that much bait. So you've got hemp, which has been cooked obviously and soaked and all split up, lovely chubbly, lots of omegas, and then you've got red band, which is aniseed, full, and this is actually gets really slimy. And to be quite honest, this is where the sick comes from. What basically happens after this starts to break down again after being soaked for a couple of days, if you get this on you and in the hot heat, and I've done this at Horseshoe, you get covered in it. In the old days when we were using spods, basically you get covered in it and it would start off going off and it would start to smell like sick. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get some of this red band into this one, red band into this one. Now this is all good, it's all fish safe, it's just proven to catch lots of fish historically. Particles is a fantastic way of fishing. All species love particles. So what we've got there, so let's just move these 2 out of the way. So we've got all of this, and we're going to give this a real good old mince up. And we'll either spawn this out, or we'll actually create balls of it and put it out by hand. And when this goes, and we'll show you in the margin in a second, when this goes in, so really mix that up. And when we create balls out of this, what we'll do, so I'll do the same to the jungle, this is the multi-worm one as well, but see I want to make some balls up here. So I'm going to use, this one's Carp Crush, one of our ground baits, so I'm going to put this in there as well, and this will give it some body, this will hold it together. If I need to put a bit more water in there, I will do. There's a lot of liquid in there anyway, because obviously when I've pre-soaked the squabs there, over a couple of days they expand, the water then goes into it, then we cut it up and the water all starts to come out again. And so I'm going to start creating these balls. Now I can catapult these out, I can put them out and shape them. What I like with a spom, I like to actually physically shape a load of these. It's so much quicker to shape those, and that little parcel goes straight into your spom like that. And you can do 10 or 15 of those, and then you just load in your spom up, bang, out it goes. Loads of attractants in the water collar, up and down, loads of food stuff going on there, loads of draw. It's a really, really good way. And again, like the match angler, it's all about prepping the bait beforehand, making that effort. Don't just go and buy a bag out the shop, throw a few freebies in and expect it to work. This will work because it's been designed to work. So what we'll do now is we'll just go down to the margin and we'll put one of these balls in, and you'll quickly see how it works, why it works, because it's sending out all of these attractants, all of these food signals which are drawing the fish in. Don't forget, a fish is sensing your baits. It's finding it not just through sight. Sight is one of its limiting factors. What it's doing, it's tasting on the water in essence. So what we'll try to do is create almost a bonfire effect of getting the smoke, so to speak, out into the water columns, spreading around, using the undertow, drawing these fish in and getting them onto those hook baits. So what you'll see here is when this goes in the water, and so you've spawned it out, bang, and so straight away it starts to break down. Put 3 or 4 of those out, or if you just want to put it loose and get it going really quickly, let's just put that in. And you can see how quickly that clouds up all over the column. And don't forget, that is all food. You know, we're not mucking around here, we're not bulking it out with flowers or sheep pellet or any old rubbish like that. That is proper food, and that's going to break up. Everything's going to be drawn into that. It's just a fantastic way of fishing. Effort equals reward, very much in carp fishing. If you make the effort to prepare your baits a couple of days beforehand, you will reap the rewards.